Jessica's in Bristol, Virginia. Hi, Jessica. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
I found you guys probably about a month ago, and I'm just trying to figure out, I'm a special education teacher, and then I have a 5-year-old daughter who has autism. So, there's not an option for me to go out and work a second or a third job because my parents...
Who takes care... Your parents take care of her while you're at school?
Yes, I live with my parents. I'm purchasing our family home from them in a private sale. I pay them so much per month. Don't really pay them. I pay certain bills. But my daughter needs me to be home. So there's not an option for me to go out and get additional work. And I already work 35 minutes one way from my house. So I'm traveling about an hour a day. In transportation.
How long you been doing special? How long you been doing special ed?
I started out as an aide, so I was making about $15,000 a year, and then.
How long have you been doing this?
I'm sorry, I've been doing special ed as a teacher for 4 years now. This is my 4th year.
Okay, and you're raising a child with autism.
Yes.
Okay, so this makes you what's known as an expert in the field of special education.
Yes.
You have experience. You have experience, and you're a parent. I would come to you if I needed some questions answered on special education because I think you're a credible source. And this is your extra money. And it's all online. You develop an online presence and you start coaching people and build support groups for people that have the same fears and hurts and broken hearts that you have. You understand it like no other. And you can give advice and coaching, and you can build a following of people that'll do that, and they will pay you for that. It may take a little while, and you have to develop a little bit of an entrepreneurial business model, but that's one thing that pops into my head. The other thing that pops into my head is while you're watching your child at home, it would not be convenient, but for a short term, in order to make some more money to clean up some of your other stuff, you could watch another child that had special needs of some kind that allowed you to do both your child and that child. It couldn't be overwhelming, is my point, but you could do that.
Okay.
Or tutor.
If I was to watch somebody else's child in my own home, wouldn't I need some sort of insurance to protect?
No, it's just called tutoring. You're just tutoring. You're going to start tutoring high functioning autism students, and you're going to tutor them to increase the skill of math or reading or whatever it is that the parent is concerned about, because you know how to do that, and you can do that for an hour a day at home twice a week, and you could make $50 during that hour, an extra $200 a week, an extra $800 a month, and that's a lot of money in your world.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I made all of that up just now, by the way. I have no idea if that's right. But my point is, you're not going to go out and work the, quote, extra job because there's no one to watch your child. Your parents have already been doing it all day. And you need some time with them. They need you.
What the extra money, Jessica, what are your question calling in? Is it, do you need extra money? Are you looking for ways to earn it? What's your main question?
I'm pretty far in debt as far as student loans, credit cards. The house payment isn't that big a deal.
How much debt do you have?
I have about $120,000 in debt, roughly.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you're overwhelmed. I mean,
What kind of debt is this?
The majority of it is a student loan debt because I was working as an aide before working as a teacher, and I couldn't live on being an aide. I couldn't cash for my education being an aide, but I had to do something in the field that I love. Mm-hmm. And so I went from making $15,000 a year to making $36,000 a year, which sounds amazing when you think about it like that, but it doesn't take care of it when you have almost $100,000 in student loan debt.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think you've got to develop a side gig that allows you to be with your child and also allows you to create some income. And those are the two ideas that popped into my head. They're not magical and they're not easy and they're not instantaneous. You could do both of them, but I mean, you work on online stuff when your kids sleep at night. But you're right. It's going to take too long at 36,000 to address a $100,000 student loan debt.
And even if there's a family, Jessica, and again, all of these are short-term solutions. Like, we don't want you to live like this for the rest of your life. I mean, this is for the short term, maybe a year, 2 years, whatever it is. But even if there's a family near the school, one of your students that you have in class that lives near the school, so you're already driving out there, maybe you go an hour earlier, 45 minutes earlier, do some one-on-one tutoring at their home before you go in to work or things like that. But again, it's thinking outside the box, something that, again, doesn't take you away too long from your child, because I hear you. And as a working mom, by the end of the day, you're ready just to be with your kids. But it is having to think outside the box,
Well,
and it's for a
here's the
short
thing.
period of time.
You're not outside the box like you're going to go in this whole separate area. My point is you are an expert. Utilize that in some way to give you the lift. And you know, as long as you have the emotional capacity to spend that much more time with special needs folks, then if you've got that, then I would highly recommend that you're doing this, and you're somehow coaching the moms and dads along. It's a, as you know, it's a great community of people that gather together on this, and so there's word will get out that you have the answers, and you know, and that you know, when you get with Miss Jessica, things happen. You know, I mean, that's what you want people saying about you.